Rocket Lab, RKLB. Will drone policy momentum sustain the bullish rhythm? Hello, this is TopTrader Jinlog. You can check the details along with the chart on my blog. If you want continuous analysis, please subscribe or leave a comment. If you want to receive reports quickly, please choose the priority option. Summary checkmark. What breakdown triggers should we watch for in this rhythm analysis? Let's check below. RKLB recently surged on UAS and drone policy momentum and is currently consolidating after a strong breakout. Chart analysis. 120-minute. Strong bullish wave, right pointing arrow, upper box trap, right pointing arrow, volume declining, right pointing arrow, reacceleration possible. Daily. Multiple bullish candles, right pointing arrow, testing box center support. Weekly. Breakout above box top, right pointing arrow, consolidating, right pointing arrow, midterm bullish intact. Monthly. Breakout from mid box, right pointing arrow, entering large bullish wave, right pointing arrow, midterm bullish rhythm intact, with potential for reacceleration post consolidation. Investment opinion, pushpin short term. Consolidating inside box, right pointing arrow, buy the dip opportunities valid, pushpin midterm. Bullish rhythm intact, right pointing arrow, reacceleration potential remains, pushpin policy trigger. Drone executive order plus defense sector momentum supportive, right pointing arrow, performance expectation, 2-week target, plus 5.5%, right pointing arrow, $30.80. Probability 60%, 2-month target, plus 19.3%, right pointing arrow, $34.85. Probability 68%, 2-year long-term target, plus 112.4%, right pointing arrow, $62. Probability 78%. VPAR chart explanation. This is Rocket Lab, RKLB, as requested for analysis. The circled areas in the past and present are potential short-term trend, yellow consolidation and upward trend points. These points have a higher probability and potential return when they are near the swing line, white or medium-term line, orange. Each chart has its own wave trend and tension. Currently, after finding support at the medium-term resistance supply level in March to April, it is showing the flow of the medium-term trend monthly wave again, and is being considered as a potential point for a short-term or swing trend. For specific entry points, please refer to the strategy scenario and report. VPAR rhythm analysis, monthly rhythm. Breakout from mid-box, right pointing arrow, large bullish wave, ongoing bands. Above dotted top, right pointing arrow, no overbought signals, MACD. Upward divergence maintained, weekly rhythm. Breakout above box top, right pointing arrow, consolidating, right pointing arrow, midterm bullish intact bands. Testing support after breakout, RSI. Normalizing after overbought, daily rhythm. Multiple bullish candles, right pointing arrow, testing box center support bands. Testing box center, right pointing arrow, potential for breakout continuation, MACD. Maintaining upward divergence, 120-minute rhythm. Strong bullish wave, right pointing arrow, upper trap, right pointing arrow, declining volume, right pointing arrow, potential reacceleration volume. Decreasing right pointing arrow, possible re-entry zone trap. Upper trap, right pointing arrow, monitoring for breakout recovery. Financials. Q1 2025 revenue. $123 million, right pointing arrow, Y plus 32% net loss. $26.2 million, right pointing arrow, narrowing backlog. $603 million, right pointing arrow, all-time high cash. $216 million, right pointing arrow, very strong liquidity. News and risk summary. News. Drone executive order, right pointing arrow, strong policy momentum. Defense and military contract expansion driving backlog growth. Continued growth in space launch services. Risks post-surge price pressure. Drone defense policy uncertainty could slow momentum. Defense budget volatility risk. Strategy scenario. Bullseye entry. Buy in the $28.80 to $29.20 range. Bullseye targets. First target, $30.80. Probability 60%. Second target, $34.85. Probability 68%. Third target, long term, $62. Probability 78%. Prohibited stop loss below $27.80. Right pointing arrow, trim half below $25.50. Right pointing arrow, full exit. Outlook. Midterm bullish rhythm remains valid, supported by drone policy and defense sector momentum. Currently consolidating inside box, right pointing arrow, potential reacceleration if key supports hold. Right pointing arrow policy trigger continuity will be key for sustaining the bullish rhythm. Deep report. Institutional flow. Increasing institutional buying, short interest. Approximately 3.2%. Right pointing arrow below average social trends. Keywords like drone executive order, defense sector gains, backlog expansion, aerospace growth trending. Checkmark. Summary. RKLB is currently in a bullish rhythm consolidation phase, supported by strong policy momentum and defense sector tailwinds. Buy the dip strategy remains valid. Right pointing arrow, watch for reacceleration signals.